Okay, everybody, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up today. We have some special guests. This is our 50th year anniversary. I'm going to celebrate it with asking everybody to have a recognition today from the mayor and councilman. This wouldn't be possible unless it was for you guys that are here today to support your children. So I wanted to thank everybody for being here. And I'm going to introduce Carty, Finkbeiner, and Mr. Collins. This is pretty special, ladies and gentlemen. 50 years ago, this all began. I don't know as much about the Stars League as some of you, but I'm a product of the West Toledo Junior Athletic League, which started a few years before that, because in 1952 and 1953, I was part of the West Toledo Junior Athletic League, which was the feeder for Deville High School. And Libby and eventually Bowser then decided that maybe they ought to do the same thing, and along came the Stars. To the players and the cheerleaders, I can only say to you that in a few years, guys and gals, you will have a real full appreciation of how important it is to have you involved this early in your lives in something like the Stars. Parents, I want to thank you for understanding how the teaching and the mentoring and the discipline is so important for these kids. I have a grandson. About 2 weeks ago, after he'd been a starting quarterback for his 6th, 7th, and 8th grade team, he got beaten out. And I know he was very depressed. All last week, I went home at the end of the day, and I practiced with him. He's the quarterback. I caught the ball, and he threw the ball. Friday night, they played out of Whitmer. And he didn't start for the first time in 3 years. And my words of encouragement to him were, don't give up, get prepared, you never know when your chance is going to come. Bottom line is, the chance came in the 4th quarter when the fella would beat him out, got hurt, he went in, and he ended up throwing the touchdown pass that solidified their win. And I thought to myself afterward, I hope Zach remembers that life doesn't always go exactly the way that you have it programmed. Sometimes you lose a football game. Sometimes you lose a job. Sometimes you get a serious illness. And what starting at this young age does for these youngsters is to teach them that maybe last Sunday was not a winning effort, not a good game, but that doesn't mean this following Sunday can't be a winning effort and it can be a successful day. And that's what sports and this program, the Stars, teaches these youngsters at a very, very early beginning. Parents, only one other thing. This is important. Sports is important. I love sports. But also, encourage them in school, wherever they are in school, to do their best. To be the best students that they're capable of being and not to settle for being anything less than they're capable of being. Congratulations, Stars, on your 50th anniversary. I know the products of these teams, cheerleaders included, will show up on behalf of our Toledo in the very near future. God bless you. Keep up the good work. Just keep being strong encouragers of these young men and women. Thank you. And I'll turn it over to Councilman Collins.
Thank you, Mayor Finkbeiner. It's a great event. It's a great history. And it's truly a privilege to represent those in District 2. And I also know my colleague on Council, Councilman Craig, feels very much the same way from District 3. I'd like to also say that the President of the County Commissioners, Tina Skellen-Wozniak, wanted to be here today. She asked me to share with you her sincere appreciation for the 50 years that this organization has given to the youth of South Toledo. It's extremely important because what you're doing now as parents, what you're learning now as athletes, what you're going to be applying yourself with as students is what creates what this country's all about. That's the fabric of America. The education that you're getting, the discipline that you're getting on the field, the sportsmanship that you're learning. These are all critical components in what makes our country the greatest country. So it is with a very, very sincere sense of pride I offer to you, Commissioner, our council resolution, which I will not read because I think there's some athletes here that want to get going. So once again, I applaud you, thank you for all that you do, and have a great football season, and be safe. Yes, great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Mayor Finkbeiner and Councilman Carty for taking the time to come out today for the community.